Hey there friends and enemies, JoPa here again, and today we got our initial look at Season 2 of the First Descendant, including a brand new trailer and roadmap to go over. So I'm going to check out the trailer first and then go over everything that is on the roadmap, including 2 new characters, a brand new ultimate character, a new weapon, and a bunch more. Now, I don't know if this is going to be enough to bring people back who might have lapsed from the game. I know there's a lot of chatter within the community from people who have played it that are kind of frustrated with the state of grinding in the game, and I don't know if new characters doing the same old content is going to be something that's going to bring a lot of people back, but there are a lot of quality of life changes coming as well that hopefully should improve that whole process. So let's check out the trailer first, and then I'll go over everything else after that. Their cinematics are normally very good, by the way. I'm a fan. And not just because they throw a thirst trap in pretty much every one. Ultimate Sharon is coming. This is kind of sick. Yeah, they know who their target audience is. And we don't even have the jiggle physics in the game yet, which they are working on. It's kind of crazy. Look at this absolute unit. Okay, some new enemies to take on. That's kind of nice. A new boss. I know there's a new dungeon that'll have a different boss, which is cool. Yeah, they do a very good job with these trailers, to be honest. They always get me very excited for the game. Is that Blade? I've seen a lot of people. When he was first initially revealed, I saw it on Twitter before I actually was able to watch this trailer. All I saw were the Blade comparisons. It was pretty funny. Yeah, it's kind of sick. Oh, that is gratuitous. Oh, we get a dog too. That's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. That minigun was kind of sick too. December 5th. So sooner rather than later, which was nice. Void Chaser it's called. Now, we also got this roadmap. You won't be able to see the picture here, but just trust me. So there is going to be a Void Vessel and main story. The main story should expand upon what we've done already. So if you aren't caught up, you may want to do so, or you can get caught up on December 12th when this does drop. A Void Inner Core, which is the Void Intercept battle, so that's good. More of that is, I think, where the end game kind of lies right now. I know not everyone loves that it's just kind of based around the Void Intercept battles for the most part, but I do think it is a fun boss battle for the most part. It's hard when it's kind of gate kept a little bit if you are trying to progress through from one to the next. There does feel like there's a lot of grinding in between each Void Intercept battle, which can be a bit frustrating. 3-tier weapon, the Hammer and Anvil. This is a shotgun that when you ADS, I believe it fires an explosive round, which sounds very interesting. And this is one of those weapons that I'll definitely chase down because it does sound like it could be very fun, if not very good. Then we've got, it says target rewards, so more focused rewards, hopefully, within the game, which already does a good job. That's one place I will commend the First Descendant, is that their ability to target farm week on week is pretty interesting, and I think works out mostly well, although it can be frustrating because of some low drop rate chances for some of the different things that you are chasing. Season 2 Battle Pass and then Shop Item Improvement. That makes sense. The way they're going to monetize this game going forward is going to be through the shop as well as the Battle Pass, so having that all be quality is definitely necessary. And for the most part, I think the battle passes in this game have felt underwhelming. Then we've got Weapon, Descendant, and then Weapon and Descendant rebalances. The Descendant rebalance is supposed to happen in December, it says, so likely not on the 12th, although the rest of it doesn't have that in parentheses. So we're likely going to get Weapon rebalance, as well as the Ultimate Reactor enhancement, and then Ultimate Reactor optimization condition improvement. All of that should be on December 12th when Season 2 does drop. And I do like when they drop a bigger patch at one time, because it does feel like it's worth checking out, because it's worth getting excited about. When there's just these little minor changes, they're good for the overall quality and health of the game, but not necessarily exciting to come back and check the game out for. So having all of this in the game is very, very nice. Infiltration, random matchmaking, good improvement. Outpost, second improvement in December. That'll probably be when the Descendant rebalance happens. And then hard special operations. Again, the way they can move this game forward is to have a more robust end game, and hopefully some of these additional operations, some of these different changes will lead towards that in the long haul. High shape stabilizer, I'm not 100% sure what that is, but that sounds interesting. Fellow, that is the new dog. You can customize to a degree his appearance, which is pretty cool, and you can pet the dog, you can emote with him, a lot of stuff like that. I don't know what else he's going to do as far as gameplay changes, but it is a good positive thing, because I always love having companions in these types of games, so it is very nice. Keelan Ayodele, I think I might have mispronounced that, to be honest, is the new character. He is toxic, much like Freyna, and hopefully has a very different playstyle from her, because I do look forward to when we have a wide variety of characters who have the same attribute, like this. They do electric, they do toxic, whatever the case may be, but they have completely different playstyles, like we got previously with last season with Haley as another Frost character who plays way different from the other Frost character in the game. So I think that is a good change, and something from Haley to Viessa is a very big difference as far as the way you play them, but they both have the same type of attribute, which I think is good. Ultimate Sharon, and then Sharon's story. I think they do a good job with the stories for the characters. It helps you get to know them, and I think that's a good thing to drop alongside the Ultimate characters, because if you grow to really connect with a character in a game, you're more likely to try to farm for their ultimate, for the best version of their mods. You want to play them and potentially make them your main. Customization improvement, which is nice. Christmas themed skins, of course, are very thirsty, very much unsurprisingly catering to the audience of the First Descendant. Then we've got new skins in general. Again, these are going to be kind of sick looking overall, but again, these ones here are definitely leaning into what people are looking for with this game. And then we've got January. Then we have Ines Rhea. She is going to be a electric character, much like Sharon and much like Bunny. So hopefully she is good and provides a different gameplay style from both of them. It did say that she is a AoE character, which Bunny already is, so maybe we'll have to see how that all plays out. And then we got a Void Inner Core, the Void Erosion Control, and then Weapon Core Unleash. I'm not exactly sure about all of that, but again, quality changes overall, and I think something that as long as they continue to improve the foundation of the game, eventually, as they add a mega dungeon and other content of that nature, it'll hit that much harder. So I do think that is a good possibility, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they have in store for us overall. Apparently, the new Colossi that we're fighting in the Void Intercept battle is going to break apart and then regenerate some of its pieces as the time goes. So that could be a big change from what we've seen in some of these other fights, which I think could be really, really cool. Other than that, I think the general content that we're getting is pretty solid, although I don't know if it's anything that I am head over heels about at this point. We also got Lunar New Year skins, and then in February, Hot Spring themed skins, Valentine's Day themed skins. They're probably by then we're going to get closer to the jiggle physics being in the game as well. So they're really leaning into what people are looking for. I don't want to say that it gives a mobile game feel, but it kind of does, if I'm being honest, with the way they're kind of pushing all this stuff forward. And I hope that the gameplay improves and the loop, the end game, all of that continues to get better alongside the hot skins and all that kind of good stuff, because I do feel like that'll be something that is important to keep people. Like, we've seen it from other games that if it's just for visual effects that only last for so long, you need to have a hook with gameplay that people are excited to jump into, check out, and stick with. So we'll have to see. It does say certain in-game names subject to change. That's always very funny to me when they have like caveats by that in the roadmap. But I think this close to it, you wouldn't see many changes, to be honest. Overall, I think mostly positive stuff here. I'm not sure how much I'll come back for besides doing the story, doing the Sharon story, maybe trying to get the new character. I'm not sure. It depends on how farmable that is, how easy it is, how frustrating it can be to farm. Same thing with the hammer and anvil. I'm more likely to try to get that, if anything. And I'll check out the Battle Pass. I'll see what they have in store. I'm sure we're going to see a full breakdown of the kit for Keelan before Season 2 drops and get more teases of the new content as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me know what you guys think. Is this the time for you to come back to the First Descendant, or are you still kind of waiting and seeing how this all plays out? If they are able to evolve the end game to be more robust, let me know in comments down below. My name is Jopa. Have a good one. I'll catch you all later.